Day 8 of the strike by Colombian farmers started like this, with riot police firing tear gas to clear blockades and protesters throwing rocks and sticks. But late on Monday, President Juan Manuel Santos flew to Boyacá, the region at the center of the protests. He met the leaders of the farmers and agreed to start negotiations.
I gave instructions to accept the Boyacá farmers' proposal for negotiations between the representatives of the region and the government ministers. They'll start discussing the issues and try and solve them as soon as possible.
Both sides also agreed to stop the violence, but farmers say the strike will continue until at least some of their demands are met.
I ask all the farmers who are protesting to keep calm as we head towards negotiations. We will immediately start discussing the issue of the cost of agricultural supplies that's been so damaging to the farmers.
The protesters want government subsidies to help pay for fertilizers and fuel. Farmers are complaining that they can't sell their products because free trade agreements have flooded the markets with cheaper imports. On Monday, rallies in a number of cities ran late into the night.
However rural in nature, the strike has begun to spread to urban centers. Here in Tunja, the capital of Boyacá, tens of thousands of people have took to the streets with pots and pans to support the farmers.
Many people hope that the negotiations will end the many roadblocks and disruptions, but workers in other sectors are threatening to start protesting in the coming days. The discontent that has been growing in the last few months over the government's economic policies will require more than a presidential trip to be resolved. Alessandro Rampietti, Jazeera, Tunja, Colombia.